Welcome, I'll be reacting to Sapphire and Steel, Story/Assignment 5, Episode 4. Selected clips are provided for commentary purposes. This is not a market substitute. Please support the original. And no spoilers in the comments. Unfortunately, due to spoilers, I'm no longer accepting recommendations in the comments.
Diamond, radium, sapphire, silver, and steel.
If you were one of them, who would you want to be? I'm thinking Tourmaline.
In the summer.
I must get Greville to tidy up in here before dinner, Greville.
I mean, I appreciate your priorities here, but I'm not sure I'd want to eat dinner in that room.
Veronica Blamey was in the way.
I'd say so.
Is that strong enough motive for murder? Well, Purnell's a bankers to Mulreen International. Maybe it has something to do with the bank.
I still think it's his age.
I received information about her birth and background, but not that she was going to die.
Well, either you made a mistake, or Veronica Blamey isn't dead.
I'm assuming that. Between them, I mean the link between them and
The two youngest, killing them off one by one, starting with the youngest.
Yeah, you're catching up now?
Steel.
It's setting us puzzles about these murders that it knows we're innately bound to solve.
It's a distraction.
It's having to deal with us on more than one level, as Sapphire and Steel and as Miles and Virginia.
And as long as it has to deal with them,
We stand a chance of winning.
Ooh. Miss Havisham.
This is as it would have been if it had lain here for 50 years.
there's not a mark on it. No oxidization, no dust, nothing.
It's in a different time frame.
Oh, fascinating.
Do you know most of the servants have left?
See, Arthur? You can't depend on servants at all these days.
Well, Greville is still here. You can always depend on him.
Well, Greville is special.
Greville is loyal to the family, not the house. Could he be trying to save the doctor who, in the past, died, which saved the world? But Greville doesn't know that. He could be working with the time beings to try and prevent it and save him in the past. Because they just pointed out he's more loyal than any of the other servants. Why is he still here?
How did Purnell die?
He was shot through the heart.
And where is that revolver now?
Upstairs in my suitcase.
No, I'm afraid it isn't.
I haven't been anywhere near the dining room. Well, I mean, I assume it was in the dining room.
That's enough.
Ooh.
His father was going to make good all the money he embezzled.
On one condition, that Tony went to the police.
But you had to stop Tony from doing that.
He's too obvious. It's not him.
Howard is right. There is nobody.
And I don't think they've finished yet. In fact,
Green bottle should accidentally fall. No, Felicity, that's the wrong tune. 7 green bottles hanging on the wall.
I love how they keep bringing music into the show.
Should accidentally fall.
Alright, what are you doing? He is setting up for dinner. Looking awfully pleased with himself.
Who used it on Purnell?
No living soul.
Is she gonna try stabbing herself?
Do you know what I think?
No one cares, Emma.
I
think
do.
it's a poltergeist.
Nice. Oh dear. Not gonna lie, that's kind of attractive. She reminds me of Mrs. Peel right now, though. Rather than Sapphire. Oh.
There's no time for any more games. Not even hangman before dinner.
Oh, do keep quiet.
Did you learn anything?
I need to kill in this house.
Then we are its only obstacle.
Oh, he could just repair stuff? Is it just metal?
There we are, Grandmama.
Oh, thank you, Malcolm.
Don't drink it! Don't drink! There are murders going on. Do not accept drinks made by other people in the house. Grandmama. Murder house etiquette 101.
Now you're perfectly happy to let him undertake the investigation of 2 apparent murders?
Yes,
Why?
because he's qualified.
Better go get some aloe. Oh no, it's going to be used again. Dun dun dun.
Sapphire.
The rule is to start from the outside and work your way through to the last fork and spoon.
Not always, though. There are some exceptions. Ooh.
Oh, Emma.
Is this why he got distracted?
Oh, Emma.
Come to my room when she's in bed and asleep. When they're all asleep. I'll be waiting.
Oh, interesting. One of the worst fires he had attended in the district in recent years? The deceased was celebrated physicist George McD. It originated in the laboratory. Did the time entity send Emma in to kind of seduce him into leaving the laboratory so that he would not be caught in the fire? Because she was like, wait until everyone's asleep and then come to my room where he would be safe. So they have to prevent him from going and instead stay and work late. I think that's the mission now. The library? The library caught fire now? She's having quite the day.
Shall I serve it now, sir, or wait until the ladies have retired?
I, for one, have no intention of retiring, Arthur.
Safety in numbers, eh?
That's true. In this situation, you might not want to. Is it poisoned?
Good God, man, clockwise.
Oh, shut up, Howard.
Oh, poor Steele. He has no idea what to do. I told you, don't drink it. The not quite alive time entity seems to be able to possess various people, but I also feel like it jumps into Greville a lot, and he might know what's going on. I don't know. Like, it definitely possessed Emma for a while. The fire's definitely going to start and burn down part of the house, but the time entity, it looks like, has a goal to get him out instead of being the victim of it. And so I'm pretty sure that's what that whole thing was about, of Emma sneaking in and being like, you want to leave your laboratory tonight? You know, like, that's, to me, what's going on. I don't know. Distracting puzzles going on, as Sapphire and Steele were pointing out. And so it's like, what do you actually try to solve versus what do you just ignore for the sake of the larger purpose here, which is destroying the world? Very interesting.